1984, I tried a medical malpractice case that was in fact the first medical malpractice verdict for a plaintiff in Bibb County, and that was for $1.6 million. It was a case that involved a neuroblastoma, which is normally is a childhood cancer, but this one had appeared in a young man who was 24 years old, and it involved 2 different physicians and a chiropractor. He had gone to a physician with a low backache. It was treated as a spasm over several months. After that, he got discouraged and went to a chiropractor who treated him for another 3 or 4 months, and then he went to a third physician who treated him until finally he got to the hospital and he was diagnosed with a cancer. I never will forget it because the jury came back at about 1 o'clock in the morning. It was before Judge Phillips, and he kept them out until they made a verdict. And it was the 4th of July weekend, so everybody had split for the weekend to go somewhere. And I stayed here. Now the client at that time was near the end of his life and had to be brought in on a gurney in the courtroom. And I don't know why, maybe just a sixth sense about it. I went out to see the client, and he was terminal, and he's very, very sick. And I asked him what he wanted to do with the money, assuming we got the money after all the appeals. And he told me how he wanted it distributed. And I went back to the office and I drew a will, and I drew up a trust agreement. I called people in, secretaries, to come in and do the typing. And then we went out and had him sign off on his will and on the trust agreement. And I got a call late that Sunday night that he had died. So at least the money was taken care of for his wife and his children.